Hello everybody, we are going to solve problems from EVIC Puzzle Competition Math Season 2. Actually 8 out of 10 problems because I was able to solve only 8 problems. In this first video I shall solve problem number 1. But first let me announce that unfortunately those competitions have no sense in a sense that only one person submitted answer besides myself, of course. So I plan instead go as previously, actually publishing one by one problems and without any competition, just publish, for example, one math problem and then a solution after a week, let's say. So I think that I need at least 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel for a reasonable number of competitors. So in this form it doesn't have sense, but actually, I hope that with those math problems I will help some people to learn something about mathematics, mainly elementary mathematics, but pretty hard mathematics. So there will be something for everybody, and I hope that people will like this and there will be more subscribers in the future. Actually, it is not important that we have some kind of competitions, maybe one day at some larger numbers, as I said, but mainly we are trying to learn mathematics. So we are starting with this problem number 1. Determine the fraction whose numerator and denominator are natural numbers less than 100, which best approximates the number square root of 2. We know that square root of 2 is irrational number and that there is no fraction equal to square root of 2. So there will always be some error if we approximate with the fraction, but we are now trying to make this error as least as possible, as low as possible, with numbers less than 100. So let me start with the solution. So actually what we are looking for? We are looking for, just let me okay, we are looking for the minimum of absolute value of the difference between some fraction m over n with natural numbers, the difference from the square root of 2, of course, such that m and n here are natural numbers and actually lower than 100. But actually this is equivalent to finding minimum of, if we square those numbers, if we look at the m squared over n squared minus 2. So m over n will be as close to, will be very close to square root of 2 if the square of that fraction will be as close as possible to number 2. So we are actually looking this minimum actually the same as here. So let me denote that quantity inside absolute value with epsilon. So epsilon will be some small number close to 0, maybe negative. If we multiply this with n squared, we obtain that m squared minus 2n squared is epsilon times n squared. And we see that this value is actually some integer, because this is m squared minus 2 times n squared, so this is certainly integer. We know that this k is of course not equal to 0, because square root of 2 is irrational number. So actually the best possible approximation we can obtain with k equal plus or minus 1 actually. Let me explain this more in detail. From this expression here, we can see that epsilon is actually equal to k over n squared. And so if we want this epsilon to be as low as possible, minimum in absolute value, then we need actually this k to be as low as possible. We are looking for a minimum of k, so actually plus or minus 1 will suit the best. And n squared, or equivalently n, should be as large as possible, so we are looking for a maximum value of n. Also, from this expression here, we can calculate that m squared is actually 2n squared plus k, and if we take square root, m will be square root of 2 times n squared plus k. Actually, if n is going to be maximum, from this expression we see that actually m need to be as large as possible. We need m to be maximum possible, and maximum possible is actually if we take m equal to 99. Less than 100, so I want it strictly less than 100, not less than or equal, but strictly less than 100. So the maximum possible value for m is actually 99. And actually we can immediately find this this best approximation simply if we can simply verify that 99 is actually equal to square root of 2 times 70 squared 2 times 70 squared plus 1. We can immediately check that with k equal to 1 and m equal to 99, we simply verify this, which is this, and actually we immediately obtain the best possible approximation epsilon, which is 1/70 squared. So we need not to look for any other approximation, because we now know that this is the best possible approximation. So 99/70 is the required solution. So this one is the most close to, this is approximately square root of 2, actually the best approximation with numerator and denominator less than 100. So thank you for your attention. See you in the next video about problem number 2.